I have hands up from Utsav, Kavya, Prableen Kaur, Rohan Rathi, Rupanjan, Aditya, Mohammad Amnath, Nitika, Rishabh. No, only these people can hear my audio. And those who are comfortable turning on their videos, I would love to see your faces. Shruti, Pranshu. Okay, many hands up we have now. Okay, now please hands down. I get to know that my audio and video is working perfectly fine. Okay, people are coming and joining. So altogether we have 33 people with us. I don't know how many are students, how many are teachers. So I'll address you all as people. That's what I prefer. Okay, we will wait for 2 minutes more. Meanwhile, I'll just tell you that this is a recorded session. So after our session gets over, I will be sharing the recording over my YouTube channel. Those who don't want their video to come, please keep your videos turned off. Those who don't want to take part, they can reply in the chat if they have problem with the audio getting recorded. Last 1 minute, then we will start. Great, we have 38 now. Okay, done. So those who are joining late, I'm feeling bad, but I cannot do admit all again and again. Meanwhile, when I get time, then I'll let them enter the session. Okay, so let's start our session. Okay, I believe my screen is visible to all of you. Those who cannot see the screen, or if they feel it's freezing, they can uh, unmute themselves and let me know. Rest, please don't unmute. Okay. So this is a session from Mentor of Change. That's me, Gargi Sharma from ATL. And this is my second session with Birla Vidya Niketan. And I'm doing it for 8th grade. If we have students from other grades, I welcome them all. But for me, my majority of people belong to 8th standard. Keeping that in mind, I have prepared my presentation. If any part of the presentation you feel is little going over the head or you want more explanation, you can, there will be a question and answer session. So till wait, you have to wait till there. Then I can specifically address your queries. Okay, fine. So in our first segment, I would like to have some information from the people who have joined us. I am referring them all of you as students. So don't mind if anybody is bigger than me and they don't belong to student community. Okay. So what I will be doing, I'll be sharing my link with you in the chat. And if you are unable to open the link or it says permission required, let me know in the chat or unmute yourself. Let me remind all of you once again, this is a recorded session. If you feel you are not comfortable for recording, you can keep your video turn off. You can keep your audio turn off. The time for submitting the form is 1 minute. Okay. Chris Khanna, please stop annotating. I don't need neat and clean answers. I want all your spontaneous knowledge, how spontaneously you answer things. I just want that natural flow from all of you. I'm not going to judge your writing skills. It's just to know each one of you so that in future we can have the sessions accordingly. We can know that what is the field you are interested in and how can I support you to best of my capabilities. It's 3:13 and we are still admitting people into the session and we are still on our activity 1. Can be filled at the end, Miss Gargi, just a suggestion. Okay, thank you, Miss Viji. Thank you for the suggestion. So let's move ahead. So the main purpose to know your introduction was to know how many of you are aware about ATL, how many of you have worked in ATL, and what you are still not happy with ATL, what I can bring as a change when you work with ATL. Okay, so since we don't have enough time and there are other people also, so we have to skip that part. And let me just quickly tell you. First, you will have a small introduction of me and ATL, then how we are going to communicate, and a small introduction on 3D printing. Then, based on 3D printing, a small hands-on activity for each one of us. Okay. So yeah, I have completed my entire schooling from Delhi CBSE board. Then I finished my engineering in aerospace. Then I completed my post-graduation in mechanical engineering. Then I started teaching. For last 5 years, I have been teaching, and I started my journey as assistant professor in one of the engineering colleges and universities. Then I realized that I'm not happy with the conventional way of teaching, and then during that time, makerspace culture, the non-conventional way of teaching, happened to me, and I started exploring it. So I quit my job of assistant professorship, and I started working in makerspaces. So the first makerspace I worked was Cisco Thinkubator. It runs in various engineering universities. One is in Delhi, Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University. Rest I won't give you a list. You can Google. Then from Cisco Thinkubator, I got opportunity to work with American Embassy School Makerspace. So now the question is why I left adult teaching in engineering colleges, universities. I was teaching 18 plus kids. So how I am managing below 18? So I believe when you look out for innovation, when you look out for problem solving mindset, it doesn't belong to a particular age group. A 10-year-old kid can give you brilliant solutions as compared to a 20-year-old kid. So that was the main reason I started working in school maker spaces. Then Atal tinkering happened to me. Now, what's this Atal tinkering? Uh, so, to bring this non conventional teaching methodologies into our basic educational system, Niti Aayog come up with a mission aim, and under which we have various, I would say, makerspace kind of things, which in our Indian version we call as Atal Tinkering Labs. Now, here you are going to find a lab equipped with different engineering machines, technologies, equipments. You can try anything, okay? You can have electronics, you can have 3D printing, you can have woodworking, you can have soldering, you can have PCB making, all sort of things are there. Okay, if you are a coder, you love to code, then you can uh, work on different languages and come up with different apps, websites. Okay, everything. You pick one field. Even if you are creative, you want to work in artistic field, that's also a solution to many problems. Okay, so you have to just think inside yourself, what is your passion? And to help you understand your passion, ATL labs are there. So the thing which in my generation we used to have in our engineering days, you are getting in your schools, and that too so early. The first batch I took belongs to sixth grade from your school, and I feel you people are blessed. So this is a great opportunity you have to explore outside the book. Book is written by somebody. Somebody has experimented, gone through the life experiences, and then presented you some text. But through ATL, you have the power to experience it in your lives, and come up with your new way of looking at the same thing. Maybe you can present it in a much different fashion. Okay, so that's all about ATL. Then, yes, when you come to ATL, you might be lost. You don't know how to begin. All you have is your ideas, your curiosity. So once you discuss with me your ideas, your curiosity, I will try my best to connect with you like minded people, maybe from your school, outside school, it doesn't matter. All you should care about the mindset. If you share a same frequency with other human being, get connected. And then you start learning how to work in a team, how to achieve the same goal by working with others. You can take help from others' expertise, you can help them with your expertise. That's all you do in ATL. Okay? So you can come up with any technology, any field. I may not be aware of it, but I'll try my best to get you the most accurate and correct, I would say, source of information to work in that direction. Okay, so that's all you can expect from me. And now to communicate, I have created the Google Classroom. You can note down the classroom code, you can use it to enter, and all the updates you will find in our Google Classroom. Any new thing you want to suggest, any kind of communication you want to have, you can have on Google Classroom. Okay. Now let's start our main topic. That's 3D printing. Now, but what is 3D printing actually? It's a part of your rapid prototyping. Now, 3D printing, laser cutting, they belongs to separate divisions of rapid prototyping. So first, we need to understand what's the need for rapid prototyping, how you define your needs, and how based on different techniques you categorize your laser cutting and your 3D printing. Okay. Now, here is your first quiz. What do you understand by a prototype? Or your time is 2 minutes. I'll share the link with you all. Before that, let me admit these few people. Okay. Can we have this? Okay, somebody has sent a message. Ma'am, when I click on the link, it's showing that you don't have permission to open this. Okay, Lavanya, when you will be doing the quiz, I'll make sure you get the permission. Now, go to your chats, click on the link. Oh. And do this quiz.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
Ma'am, will you please?
Yes? I'm sorry, I don't know who was speaking.
Excuse me, ma'am, I didn't get the link.
There is no link.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have not received the link.
Ma'am, will you please speak a little bit louder?
Okay. This is better?
Yes,
But
ma'am.
ma'am,
Thank
there is
you.
no
And
link.
how we can do the quiz?
Because
Just
there is no
use.
link in the chat section.
Okay. I think it went to the waiting.
Ma'am, I didn't got the link of the quiz. Yes, ma'am, now it is posted.
Okay, perfect. I'm sorry it was going to the waiting room. Okay. Okay, thank you for the suggestion, Rishabh. Kanak, ma'am, please share this YouTube video link. Which YouTube video link? I have not played a video yet. When you are attempting the quiz, don't consider yourself as master of everything. Okay, okay. Ooh. Next time I have to make sure that audio permissions are not with you. Let's see how many of you are getting and submitting the answers. Okay. Will you recall if you can? I'm really sorry, Kanak. I'll be uploading the video. You can get it from the YouTube once the session gets over. Okay. we have just quickly gone through some basic introduction of ATL, myself, and we have just started on prototype. So please attempt the quiz. I'm not judging your knowledge. It's just for you to initiate thinking within yourself before you actually understand what's 3D printing. Even if you score 0, don't bother. They will never ever come in your report cards. Okay? It's only between you and me. Great, Ayush. You have done it. Nice. Very nice, Samarth. Yojit. Okay, guys, let's move ahead. Those who are able to submit, very nice. Those who haven't, keep it with you whenever you get time during the session, after the session, please attempt it. Okay, fine. Now, prototyping is the process to make your design requirements tangible to the real world. Because when you think about design, any design, you maybe think about fashion design sense, you can talk about building design sense, machine design sense, anything, jewelry, anything, any design. But it's all in your brain. Nobody can touch it. Nobody can actually realize what it is and how it would look like. Okay. So the process of making your design requirements tangible, okay, that's called prototyping. Now there are various ways of doing a prototype. I want to know some of the prototypes you see in your real life, you have created by yourself. I have given you few examples already, so just use that and come up with what's a examples of prototyping. Now I'm going to share my screen. A QR code is going to generate. You have to scan it through your mobile. If you use any online payment application like Paytm or Google Pay, you open it, you go on pay, you scan the code, it will take you to the quiz or to the area where you have to give the examples. Okay. If you don't prefer that way, go to your Google where the browser is. There will be a Google Lens. If it's not there, download it from Play Store. Then you will be able to scan the QR code. So let me show you the QR code. Yeah. So on the left side, you can see the QR code. If it's not getting scanned, you can go to the website slido.com, put this event number, and then you can answer the question. Okay. So let's do it very quickly. Any one example you can give about prototyping? It's already 3:30. Wheelchair. Wheelchair is not a prototyping. Okay, it's a prototype. It's an object. Front end design, not bad. Very nice.
Ma'am, how we will participate in this?
Okay, scan the QR code. If you're not able to scan it, go to the website slido.com, put the event number 441712. You will get the space where you can enter your answers. The design we make on computer before actually printing it 3D. That's a definition. Drip irrigation model. That's an application. Okay. Blueprint. Okay, that's a synonym for prototype. Somebody had typed the event number 441712. Okay. App design, very good. These two people, I'm loving them. App design, front end design, 3D modeling, excellent.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Jatin.
Ma'am, I have done quiz.
Excellent, beta. And you have done this, give examples of prototyping?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Please wait. Ma'am, computer software. Okay. I have to look out for this. Ma'am, computer software. Ma'am, AI. Okay. I love this innocence you people have at this age.
Ma'am, can I leave?
Okay, Jatin, if you have some work, you can.
Thank you, ma'am.
I never bound anybody in my session. So whenever you feel you don't want to continue, you don't have interest, please go. Your mind wants you to be somewhere else. So be there. Okay, enough. So excellent. Most of the people have given very good answers. Some answers are beyond my expectations, at least from 8th graders. Okay, fine. So some of the examples from my side you can have when you create a series of rough sketches. That's also prototype. You are drawing and trying to explain what you are thinking of. When I created this PowerPoint, I was trying to explain through this visual that what all I have, what I want to share, right? So my intangible thinking, I'm trying to make it tangible to all of you. You can have storyboards, you can have videos, okay?
Ma'am, it can be said like a concept or art of something.
Yes, when you try to make the concept into a real life, the entire process is your prototyping. Now, there are various ways. One of the ways I just asked you. I didn't ask you one of the objects, one of the prototypes, okay? So, in this process, first you identify the need or the specific content you are looking for to design something. Okay, some people said app. Okay, so again, app for what? For healthcare purpose, for military purposes, for school education, for what you want to make the app. Okay, then you start building. Maybe you are very good coder, you code and you just make a visual out of it which people can use. Then you have to review it. When you review, you check what are the drawbacks. You take review from your you take feedback from your audiences. They will tell you that this feature is not there, we need this one. Then once you feel that enough review has been done, you freeze your design. Okay, so this is how a prototype design process gets completed. You get an idea, you try to build with whatever resources you have, you start putting it in actual use. Through that, you find out that what was lacking in it. Once you overcome all the drawbacks, you freeze your design. Okay, great. Next. Now, why there was suddenly a need of prototype? Like from where this idea of prototype came in? So IDEO is a world-renowned company. Okay, they provide design thinking solutions to numerous fields of applications. Okay, now they said that if a picture can explain 1,000 words, okay, a single picture, then a prototype can explain or can sum up 1,000 meetings. So that's from where prototype becomes a necessity for every industry. If you talk about mechanical industry, we have heavy machines, we have smaller part, nut and bolts. So if we can model it on a software, we can understand how the features will look like. Okay, that's 3D modeling. If you are a computer engineer, You can build an app and test it before making it public to all the people. Okay. So prototyping is trying to ease the process of product designing. Got it? Then, yeah. Now comes innovation. Again, there is an activity, and we don't have much time for our hands-on activity. So I would like to skip this. Okay. I'm real sorry. Fine. So somebody would like to define it through text, through picture. In the picture, again, they would like to be artistic, and for the brain portion, they would like to create some mechanical stuff, electric bulb, or somebody is very fond of Venn diagrams. They can draw the Venn diagrams and come up with a precise meaning of innovation. So all these things are just explaining or just defining the innovation. It's just which way you are using it. Okay. Now comes your main topic, 3D printing. So when we talk about prototyping, there is a separate category of rapid prototyping. Rapid, all you know that fast. Okay, how quickly something can happen. So how quickly a prototype can come, that's your rapid prototyping. Now again, you have additive rapid prototyping and subtractive rapid prototyping. As the word suggests, you subtract. You have a big raw material with you, and you have to cut it down. You have to take piece out of it. That's subtractive. Okay. Additive, that means you have small portions, you are trying to fix them and add them to come up for the final product design. Who is this? Can you please turn off your mic? Ankit Kumar 7th A, please. Okay, now in additive, main we are going to focus on fuse deposition modeling. This particular term, fuse deposition modeling, it's one of the approaches in 3D printing. Okay, there are several approaches. I'm not going to discuss them because I'm eagerly waiting to do hands-on activity with you, and I'm sure you also must be waiting for that. Okay, so let's quickly understand what are the steps in 3D printing. So first, you have to use a software on your computer to sketch out what you are trying to build. Then convert that 2D sketch into 3D. Okay, 2D, I'm not sure how many of you are aware 2D, 3D. I'll just give a quick review. When you draw something on paper, that's 2D. And when you give some thickness to it, that becomes 3D. Because in 2D, you have only X and Y. In 3D, you come up with additional axis, that's Z axis. Okay. So in 3D printing, your X and Y are fixed in terms of the space available to print. For example, this is the space on my 3D printer, okay, over where my printing is going to happen. So this area is fixed, that's X and Y is fixed, but this Z is variable, okay. It has a limit, it's not infinite, but it can be varied, okay, fine. So first you make a 3D model. Main thing is you have to store it in the .stl extension like square, cube. Good. Thank you, Deepak. Okay. So first you will create a 3D model. Then make sure you are storing it in .stl format. This is the most important thing. There are other 3D extensions, but the most commonly used, commonly available is .stl file format. Okay. Now lines, circles, curves, your brain can understand, not the computer brain. Computer brain loves 010101 language. So there comes a slicer. What will slicer do? It will take your design and it will convert it into 010101 code. That's called G code. Okay. Once your G code is done, you send it to 3D printing and then 3D printing starts. So I quickly share a video with you for 3D printing process. These are various methods of 3D printing: stereolithography, selective laser sintering, fuse deposition modeling is one which we are discussing, digital light process, multi-jet fusion, polyjet, direct metal laser sintering, electron beam melting. I'm not going to explain any one of them. Only fuse deposition modeling, okay? Because that's the most widely used. And the age you are in, this is going to help you. This kind of printers are available in ATLs, in various schools, institutions, organizations, okay? Let's quickly go. So main difference between all of them is how you're processing the raw material, okay? Are you using a plastic or a resin or a photo polymer like that, okay? So in your fuse deposition modeling, most commonly used material is thermosetting polymer, okay? I'll show you a few of the examples for your materials we have. These are the examples. Other than them, or more examples are still there, but these are the most commonly used. And out of them, your PLA, polylactic acid, is the most commonly used. It's the best friend for anybody who loves doing 3D printing, okay? Now the issue with PLA is it's very brittle. Brittle means it can break with small force. It has very poor tensile strength. It's good in compression. You can give a lot of pressure, but you cannot stretch it. Stretching is tensile, okay? Then Ninja Flex. It's a very good elastomer. When you want to make a phone cover, it needs to be flexible. So you go for Ninja Flex. Now all these materials, they have some melting point, okay? So based on the melting point of the material, you are going to design your 3D printer. I'll quickly show you the video which will explain you various steps of 3D printing, and then again I will explain you how it's working. Yes, Shagun, laptop is a necessity for doing the hands-on activity. As long as I'm just saying, you can listen. If you don't have, don't bother. You can just note down main steps. Okay, so this black color plate, this is the area on which 3D printing is going to happen, and we call it as build plate. Okay, build plate. Now, can you see a material is coming in a liquid state? That is called your filament or the 3D printing material. And the area, the opening from which it's coming, it's called nozzle. All these terms are new for you. Don't bother. Don't bother. At least you are getting a chance to listen such things, okay? That's important. Fine. So from nozzle, your 3D printing material is coming onto a bed, okay? Bed XY is fixed, Z is movable. That means the nozzle can go up, it can come down. That's all. Let's continue. So you just saw, first it finished the first layer, outer layer, then it starts filling the inside. So this is a layer by layer process, 3D printing. Just like we have a bunch of hairs, not a single hair, okay? So in 3D printing, what you are going to see is layers. Now, if you want a good quality, what you do, you keep the layers height very small, okay? But again, there is a limit. That all those things we are not going in much depth. We can have a next session on that, okay? So layer by layer is the way of 3D printing, and that's why it's called additive manufacturing, additive fabrication, additive rapid prototyping, because layers are getting onto one each other. With time they get cooler and they create the addition, okay? Let's continue. Okay. So let me answer some of the questions. Okay, so Kanak, when I'll start doing the hands-on, it cannot be done on your phone. I need a laptop for that. If you don't have, don't bother, just enjoy the process. You can have some steps noted down. Okay, don't run behind the resources. The resources you have, just enjoy them, work with them. Okay, let's move ahead. Okay, so the hardware is on the left side. This is your 3D printer. This particular assembly is called extruder. Extruder. In the extruder, you have a device which can sense the temperature, because at the end you are going to heat it until it meets your filament melting point. Okay. Then there is a nozzle from which the liquid filament is going to come, and this is the plate on which it's going to come. This is the display panel to control the 3D printer, the process, okay, how to add the material, how to remove the material from the printer. Now, these are your bearings. These are the two motors you have, stepper motors. Then it allowed the X and Y movement. Then you have the third one for the Z movement. Okay. Then you come for the slicing software, and we are going to work with Ultimaker Cura. So quickly, let's type Ultimaker Cura. Those who have the laptop, please go ahead, type Ultimaker Cura. The first link you got, use that. Okay. Click on I agree, continue browsing. Okay. Download. Download for free.
And can you repeat what we need to do?
Okay. Go to this website, ultimaker.com.
पता नहीं 10
आयुष को
मिनट
क्या नहीं पता?
ये भी नहीं कर सकते पता नहीं ये बच्चे
आयुष,
ने
आपको
करिए
करना है लीव, आप कर सकते हैं। ये आपकी एक्स्ट्रा नॉलेज है। अब जिसको चाहिए वो एफर्ट्स दिखाएगा। अच्छा, आपकी मम्मी को ठीक है, बहुत क्वेश्चंस हैं, आप आंसर करिए। चलिए, आई बिलीव आप लोग यहाँ तक आ गए हैं। देन यूज डाउनलोड फॉर फ्री। ओके, अब if you are working on a Windows system, choose Windows 64. If you are working on iOS, use Mac OS. Okay, if you are on Linux, you can go for Linux. I have Mac, so I'll go for this one. It will take time to download. If you have a good Wi-Fi, good internet connection, it will get quickly. I don't have a good connection, I feel so. It's showing me 1 to 2 minutes. No, it's 45 seconds. Yay. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Deepak. You made my job so easy. Thank you for sharing the link. Okay, once your software gets downloaded, you have to install it. Just go to open. Now for window people, some steps might differ. If you face difficulty, please unmute yourself and ask me. What does this software do? Utsav, where were you? When we create a 3D model, that's understood by you and me, not by the computer, not by the machine, not by the 3D printer. Okay? So, to make the 3D model, understand by your printer, you need a slicer. This software is called Slicer. It will convert all your lines, arcs, different shapes into 0101 information. And that 0101 information is G code, generic code. Okay? Machine code, you can say. That you use for the 3D printer, and 3D printer starts working. Okay. So please do agree every time, no matter how many times it asks. Yes. A binary code, binary term means 2. Okay. So the generic code which is coming, it's not in 2 digits. It's X, Y, Z. It tells you what is X position, Y position, Z position. Some angle is there or not. So it's a machine code. Don't confuse with binary code. Okay. So those who are using Mac, they can follow me. But those who are working on Windows, let me know what instructions coming onto your screens. I'll go and open the Ultimaker. So if our meeting gets disconnected by any chance, the thing which happened last time, make sure we will have our next session continued from where we are leaving. So in any case, I'm going to upload the video. You can have the revision from the video, but be prepared if the video gets disconnected, what we need to do. Click on next and install. Deepak is so helping. By the way, I don't know, Deepak, you are studying in school, college, working somewhere, so don't mind if I'm just calling you Deepak. Aryan. It's a long process. I was having it with me. I just thought it's better to uninstall and do it again for all of you to make your experience little better. Because what happens if I already have that software with me, I never know what challenges you might face. So that's the reason I uninstalled it and now I am reinstalling it. Shobha. This is the time to end the meeting and people are joining. Not many people are with us. Ma'am, can you send your YouTube channel link in the end of the class? No, I don't think so. I'll remember such things. So I'll just go and check the link. And yeah. Open. I'll just stop sharing my screen for a few seconds.
Everybody?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I had a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, will India develop in 5 years?
Why you have this doubt, dear?
It is asking for adding a printer.
Yes. Great. Let me come back to that. Okay, let me share my screen. Oh, first let me share the link. The person who was asking. Who was asking for, actually? I don't even remember. I just hope nobody does wrong things. Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
The moment I start sharing, why people come in? 1 second. Yeah, who is this?
Ma'am, I'm Harshit. Ma'am, I have a question.
Harshit Bisht 8B. Yes, Harshit, tell me.
Ma'am, can artificial intelligence outsmart us?
Scientists are working on that track only. You want to wait and watch?
Yes,
You are
ma'am.
waiting for that day when robots will come and they will outsmart us?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Like Ultron, ma'am, in science fiction.
Okay, good. I don't believe so and I don't hope so that such thing should happen, because why to risk humankind? Why to destroy
Hello,
the
ma'am. Hello,
Who's
ma'am.
this? Yeah, Aryan?
Ma'am, are you a BJP supporter?
Sorry?
Ma'am, are you a BJP supporter?
You don't have good questions to ask? Remove. I don't give many chances to anyone. Remove. Okay.
Ma'am, it is asking we need to add a printer. What should we do after that?
Yes, dear. I want to do it with all of you. So now let's share the screen. Okay. So, yes. Next, 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 next. Okay. Close. Okay. For me, it is not asking because It's the second time I'm installing, maybe that's why. So where it's asking you, click it and search the list. Can you find the name Anycubic i3 Mega? This is the name, Anycubic i3 Mega. This is the printer name. Who was that person who was asking this? Unmute yourself and let me know. Are you able to do? Huh?
No, ma'am. The name Anycubic is not showing up.
Okay, what it is showing you?
Ma'am, from my side, ma'am, it is showing ma'am many names. Ma'am, I pressed ma'am Anycubic, and then ma'am there were many options. Ma'am, I pressed Anycubic i3 Mega.
Excellent, Samarth. You did the correct thing. Well done. Anybody can follow what Samarth has shared?
Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Great.
Ma'am, in my says, ma'am, that it is Ultimate S5 #2.
No, beta. You are not able to get that list of printers?
Yes, ma'am. I am able to get it. Ma'am, can you tell again the name of the printer?
Anycubic i3 Mega. Mega. So these two boys who were using foul language,
Ma'am,
they
I got it.
belong to Birla. Aryan, I remember he joined last time also.
Ma'am, I've got it.
Okay, Yogeshwaran. So let's go ahead.
Ma'am, I get the screen, ma'am, that ma'am you have. Ma'am, ma'am, see
Samarth.
my side, ma'am, which you have, ma'am, which you have shared.
Okay, Samarth. Great. Just stay there. Let's see other people are able to come to the same screen or not. Okay. Okay. So this blue color volume you can see, this is your build volume. This is the entire uh, space available to print. Please guide them about cybersecurity. They will not repeat again. In one session, what things I can guide them? Few things they should know on their own. They belong to such a beautiful era of knowing things on their own. Everything a teacher does not need to tell them, or others don't need to tell them. The mindset these people have, they learn when they face it. So maybe in their previous instances, they have not faced any repercussions of their actions. That's why they try to do it in my session. But I'll make sure something happened to them for sure. At least they are not going to join my session. Yes, madam, you're doing great, but they are small. I don't. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move ahead. So this is the gray color region is the build plate, the area where your object you can start, you can decide from where it is going to start. Okay. Now, how to bring your 3D model here. So today's class, I'm not going to teach you how to create a 3D model. We'll just take the help of open source platform, which can help us do the 3D models. So let's quickly see what are the, okay, these are the modeling softwares. All of them are available online other than Autodesk Inventor. You can have Tinkercad, AutoCAD, SketchUp. You go online, you model something, you store it, and then you use it inside Cura. Then slicing software other than Cura, you have Simplified 3D, you have Prusa. Okay, these are the famous companies in 3D printing field. Filaments we discussed. This is just a graph to show you like how the melting temperatures of various types of filaments vary. Maximum for high impact polystyrene goes to 250 degrees centigrade, and for your PLA you can have 195 to 220 degree centigrade. Then nowadays every industry is using 3D printing. Okay. Then these are few of the objects, very few of the objects I printed initially. Yeah, we are here. Now, to work on 3D models from open source, one of the most used websites is Thingiverse. If you just type 3D models, series of websites will come up. You can go through any of them. But I personally prefer Thingiverse because the moment I started 3D printing, I started with Thingiverse. Okay, so let's just type 3D. I told you .stl files we are looking for. So mention 3d.stl files. Chat. What about Blender 3D? Go ahead. Blender is a nice software, very nice. Okay. So you can see a lot of websites are there, but some of the websites don't offer you free models to download. Okay. But on Thingiverse, a lot of models are for free. So let's go to Thingiverse. You will come on Thingiverse. Don't waste much time on deciding which model you want. Just quickly type keychain. Okay, just have an idea. I'm looking for keychain 3D models. Okay, I would like to have.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, can you tell me again, ma'am, what you have typed, ma'am, ma'am, 3d.stl files.
Okay. Look out for 3d.stl files. 3d.stl files. Then you will get list of websites. It was just for your exposure, how many websites are offering free open source platforms for 3D models. Out of them, please come to Thingiverse, or if you want to choose any other, go ahead. Look out for any free 3D model available to you. Let's say,
Ma'am, from my side, ma'am, it is not, ma'am, showing, ma'am, Thingiverse.
okay dear, go through this link. Let's say I want to go for this simplest model. Okay. Now, any model you choose, you will have the option for download all files. Click that option. Wait for the files to download. Okay. Once your download is completed, close the box. Now it's a zip folder. You have to extract the files. So you need a zip extractor. If you don't have a zip extractor, what you can do is you can go and say extract online. When you do so, go to the first link. It will ask you choose file from your computer. Go and locate the folder which you just downloaded. So my folder name is Space Invader. Where is the Space Invader? This one. Okay, I'll select this. I'll open this. It will do all extraction online. And then I have to just say zip, save all as zip. I'll save it. Okay. Didn't. Okay, let's click on our one of the STL files. Okay, when you click, it will download that particular file. If you don't click, it will, if you click on save all as, then it will make it a zip only. Although I have a zip folder, I done this for those people who don't have a zip extractor. So your STL is downloaded. Now open your Cura. Okay, go to this symbol. This is called load symbol. It's on the left side of any cubic i3 mega. Click it. Select the destination where your files are. Mine is in downloads and the name is Space Invader. Make sure it says .stl or .obj. Okay. And in the file type, you can say all. If you say all, even if it's hidden, it will come and show you. Okay. And click open. So your file, a 3D model, is now inside the Slicer software. I'm not going into much depth of Slicer software because we already going 15 minutes beyond the time. So let's quickly finish it. We will have a session on the entire Slicer and much more depth on 3D printing in our next sessions. Okay, fine. Now, the moment you click on the object, let me just rotate this.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I cannot download the keychain.
You cannot download any STL file?
Ma'am, no.
Okay, I'll share a link with you. Use the link. Then you will see this download all files. Click that. Thank you, Deepak. Can we?
After clicking, ma'am, what I had to do?
Dear, click on download all files.
Ma'am, I have clicked on it.
Now the file is downloaded in a zip folder.
Ma'am,
Yes.
but it is downloading.
It still says downloading.
Ma'am, a Space Invader has been opened on Ultimate Cura.
Yeah, just wait a second. So it's downloaded or not?
Ma'am, not.
What it is showing you?
Ma'am, it is showing nothing.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Yes, Mike, you can design your own and you can save it in STL and then bring it in Slicer. How to help you? Stop sharing. Okay, who was the person? I think Samarth.
Ma'am, yes.
Samarth. You are from Birla Vidya? Samarth Sinha, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you the control of sharing your screen. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So the moment now, can you see many people on your screen? Their names are coming like Sahil, Amrita, even my name is coming. And
Yes, ma'am.
on every name, there are 3 dots. Can you see those 3 dots?
Ma'am, yes.
So remember, when I ask you to give me the control back, you have to go on those 3 dots and you have to look for make host. What will you look for?
Make host.
Okay. This you have to do when I will ask you to give me the control. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So right now I am giving you the control so that you will be able to share your screen. Now check the bottom of your screen. Is it showing you to share screen?
Ma'am, yes.
Click it.
Ma'am, I have clicked on it.
A small window comes up. It asks you entire desktop. Then click on OK or share.
Ma'am, I have shared.
Yes, now I can see your screen. Okay. Now go to the browser from where you were downloading.
Ma'am, here.
Okay. Close it. Your browser got hanged. Close it. Okay. Refresh it once more. Again, click on download all files. Just wait. Okay. Now click on save as. And on desktop, it's saying zip folder. Make it save. Click it save. Okay. Now
Yes.
you have okay. Click on open file. Yeah. That's wrong. Close this Opera. Close it. Okay. Now go to your. Do you know how to go to the folder section?
Ma'am, yes. I'm here.
Yeah. Yes. Open it. Okay. Now click on desktop. Okay. Now right click on Space Invader. Yeah.
Ma'am,
Right
this.
click. Yes. Right click. And click on extract here. From this list, you have the option extract here.
Ma'am, this.
Yes. Who is this? Who is making this annotation? Okay. Check a folder has come with the name Space Invader. In the desktop only. Scroll down in the desktop.
Ma'am, you'll have to go to the downloads and do this. Otherwise, it won't be extracted.
Since when this is happening?
Ma'am, because he's in quick access. Ma'am, quick access isn't any actual sharing location.
Oh,
He has to go
yeah.
under this
Correct.
PC downloads. This
Click
PC
on.
downloads.
Thank you so much. I love your support. Thank you so much. Now click on desktop.
This one.
Yeah, double click. Okay. Can you see Space Invader ornament key, the third folder?
Ma'am, yes.
Double click this. and you have your .stl files ready. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
now come to Zoom, give me the controls.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, this is Deepak.
Ma'am,
Yes,
will you speak? Then, ma'am, you will come to my screen.
my name is Gargi Sharma. You can search out.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have made you host.
Thank you so much, dear. Okay, so quickly share the screen and let's see what we have to do here. Okay, so Samant, what you need to do is go to your Quora, go to this icon, the load icon, go on your desktop, locate the folder. What was that? Space Invader. Open the folder, then click on the STL file, then click on open. So the file will load here. Quickly do it, and then we will move forward.
Ma'am, I have did it.
Superb. Now click on the object, everybody. You will see many options are available to you. Okay, I quickly explain you. The first option will allow you to move the object anywhere on the plate, the build plate. So click the object. You can use the arrows to move. Okay, this is your Y. You can see from the plate and from the left end also on the panel. It shows you Y distance. Then you can move it in the X. You can move it in the Z. Okay. Now remember, for 3D printing, it's very important to have a flat surface touching the build plate. Okay. Just imagine, I don't know how many of you like fast food and especially the pakoras. So what we do, the batter which we prepare, we have to touch it in the hot oil so that it loose from your end and gets dipped in the oil. So it needs the contact. So when the liquid material is coming, all the points it needs contact to form a stable horizontal flat surface. Otherwise, your prints will be distorted. So many features are there in 3D printing. I will discuss one by one in our next classes. Today, I'll just give you a small introduction. Okay. So this is how you move. Then we make sure that it always touches the build plate. It's not at an angle. What happens if it's at an angle? We are not going to discuss it now. Okay. So let's say I want to start my printing from this point. So I keep my object here. Then I have the option to scale my object. Maybe I want to scale it uniformly. So make sure uniform is picked. Uniform means X, Y, Z. They will increase or decrease uniformly. But if I uncheck this, you are allowed to make different changes in different directions. Maybe this is 100, maybe this is 90. Okay, so you can see in different directions you are allowed to change the size, but that's not good. So let's keep the original size, let's keep it uniform scaling. Okay, then you have the option to rotate the object. Maybe when the object comes and loaded on the platform, it's at an angle. So our job is to make it flat. So we can use various angles and make sure that it always touches the platform. Okay, 3 rotational axes you have. Then you have the option to mirror. Okay, so it will just mirror the object. Then you have the option to these two are not required. You can click on the object. Okay, let's go and select. And yeah, right click, and you can even multiply as many items you require. Maybe in the one go of print, you require 10 items because you have that space. So do it at once. Okay. After that, you have to decide which material to print. This is the section. You will say PLA. PLA comes under generic, the general material we use, or you can use TPU, the flexible, the elastomer material. Okay. Select the PLA. Done. Okay. Then now, for example, this bottle, I know that it needs to be hollow from inside. So inside, I don't need to fill any material to make this, right? But in our 3D printing, we talked about layer by layer. So the moment it's at the bottom, it can prepare the layer. Now it wants to come to this height. So to avoid any misprint, any failure in the print, what we do, we give some infill. Okay. We give some supports also, so that our layer by layer mechanism never fails. So the support which you give, you can remove it. For example, when you have a loose sheet and you have to write something on that loose sheet, what you do? You grab a copy, a flat surface, you put it and then start writing. And then you remove that flat surface. So that's the purpose of the support. Okay. So that's a bit of too much for you on your first day. So I'll stop here before I go further. So let's not admit anybody now. And let's say stop sharing. And let's get back. So tell me, how was the session? You can use reactions. Don't unmute yourself, please. Use your reactions, use your chat box and tell me how was the session? Was it useful? If it was not, what you were expecting, what we can do better in our next session. Ma'am, when will be the next session? It was great, wonderful. Okay. Few people liked it, few don't want to say anything. It's okay. We cannot force anybody. Now, this is the quiz link. If you want, after the session, you can attempt it. You can try yourself to test what you learned, how much you can absorb, okay? And try to attempt the quiz. Now, next, when the
If
session
we
will be.
have some doubt, can we ask in next session?
Yes, of course, Sahil. And also, I'll share the link with you for the Google Classroom. Those who are from Birla Vidyaniketan, it's only for them. Okay, so they can join. Let me quickly get the link. Use it. Now the next session we will discuss and decide, because apart from working with ATL, that's a volunteer thing I do. I have to manage my professional work also. So let's see when I get some time next time and you people are free, then we can decide our next session. Also, Miss Paramjeet Kaur from your school, I don't know which grade she is teaching, but she teaches physics and she's the one who do all the communication with me regarding the sessions. So number one, I will be updating it on Google Classroom. Number two, I will be informing her, and she will be using the proper channel of WhatsApp group, Facebook group for all the communication. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. You stayed with me for more than 1 hour. That means a lot to me. Apart from few seconds of disrespectful moments, you people made it very good for me. So thank you so much. I appreciate all your patience, all your efforts. So go enjoy. Do something else. Enough of 3D printing. Bye bye. Yes. Bye everyone.